Dinner on the spinner! First cast on the little spook.
That was sick.
It just touched the water.
I know.
Dude, throw a popper. Do you have a popper?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What kind of test you got on there?
30. Hey, Casey.
Thank you. Woo!
Ready, Ray?
Yeah.
There you go. Nice shot.
Woo!
Hey, what's going on out there, fishing fam? Ray Sharif here with the Dirty Hookers, and today we're back in the kitchen with my pops, Chef Eddie. I think anybody in California or on the West Coast in general knows that this has been the year of the Dorado. Mahi Mahi, dolphin, whatever you guys want to call them. We're in Southern California, so we call them Dorado. And I'm sure whether you fish or you don't, a lot of you out here have some Mahi in the freezer. We've had US limits and a couple of trips where they're not as plentiful, but we have a lot of Dorado in the freezer. So today the main focus is Mahi Mahi. I'm gonna switch the camera over and let my dad talk you through this. He's gonna let you know what we're doing today.
What's happening, guys? What we're gonna do today here is we're gonna make some Mahi Mahi sliders. We're gonna basically kind of show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make two different versions of it. We make it really simple. Here's my slider that we're using, King's Hawaiian bread. Here's my Dorado already cut up in some nice squares. And here's some toppings of choice that we'll talk about later on in the video. Glad you're here watching this video here so we can put it all together. And here we go, Dorado sliders. All right, guys, I'm sure you heard slider Sundays, how we jump on that. And we're gonna make it so that the average Joe can actually make it. That's why we're doing it inside, because not everybody has a grill. People have some electric stuff to use. So we're gonna kind of show you the easy way to do it. So I'm gonna prep it 3 different ways. First way, I'm gonna use my ginger sesame seasoning here. Use whatever flavor you like. This is just gonna be your preference. For the average Joe, just black pepper and garlic salt. That's all you need. It's such a nice fatty fish. You cannot go wrong with that. And the third way we're gonna do it is we're just gonna do it tempura style. Super easy stuff that you can get at the store. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You'll see what we're gonna do and you're gonna be thankful that we did this and you're gonna like it. Here we go. So first thing I'm gonna do, I've got 12 squares right here. Put a little bit of olive oil, not much. Spread it all the way across. First side I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the pepper and the garlic salt. Doesn't matter if it carries over to my sesame ginger. I just don't want it to do the opposite. Just go ahead and season. Again, we're gonna season to taste. This is what you prefer. You see I'm not using very much. It's a good flavorful fish. And now for the pepper. Okay, now for the other side. Give it a nice pat down, and we're gonna repeat the cycle on the other side. All right, guys, so we got our meat all seasoned. Garlic, salt, and pepper on one side, and your favorite seasoning, in this particular case, is sesame ginger on my side. And the side I forgot to mention that we're gonna deep fry. I also season both sides of that as well. Whenever you're deep frying, season your fish because it doesn't have any flavoring, and also season your batter. That way it'll be nice and flavorful all the way through. Before I cook this, got my Hawaiian rolls right here. So what you wanna do, just to save time, you take a knife, you cut all the way through. And once you cut all the way through, you should have 2 halves. Now you know it's not gonna be that simple, so we have to doctor it up. I've just made some garlic butter. There's gonna be some garlic, Parmesan, and melted butter. Fun fact, don't put the Parmesan cheese inside there, put it on after because it'll clump up. I'm just gonna bite through it. So what I'm gonna do, just gonna put it on the insides of it, all the way through. We're gonna lather it, crust to crust. Both sides. As you can see that's what happens with the Parmesan cheese, it clumps up like that. So put it on after. Put it on a cookie sheet, top side down. I'm gonna put that in our oven. I already have it preheated, 375. That's gonna go in there for about 10 minutes, and that's about as long as it's gonna take to cook this Dorado from start to finish. so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick spray, non-stick. You want it nice and hot. You can see that steam come right off of it. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the fish. So this is the sesame ginger, seasoned on both sides. You wanna hear that sear. Now this is gonna be the salt and pepper. What we're looking for, it'll start getting white towards the bottom. That should take about 3 minutes or so, depending on how you're cooking it. I'm cooking it at 400 on the electric skillet. Once I start seeing the whiteness on the very bottom, that's when I'll go ahead and do a flip. By that time, our bread will be done and we'll put it all together. You can see here, we're starting to get that little white starting to develop on the bottom. That gives you this indication that it's time to flip. So as you can see, nice and cooked. We got our line marks on the bottom. All of them should be ready to flip. Let's go to flip them all. About ready to take these off. They're completely cooked all the way through. By now our bread should be going off, so if you hear the timer in the background, that means the bread's done too. Here's our buzzer. Let's get our bread. That's what I'm talking about right there. Perfect. Oh, yeah, I'm excited about this. All right, so here we go. We're about to put this whole creation together. What I'm gonna do one, just a little different for me. I made some sweet potato fries. I am gonna serve them on the side, but I thought I'd be a little creative. I'm gonna put that on one as the base. Now, what I've done is I've made 2 different coleslaws. This is a salad kit, okay? This one right here is a sweet one, which is a poppy seed sesame dressing, so a little sweet. I took the other half and I made ranch coleslaw, which you've seen in some of my other videos. I'm gonna do half of it with the ranch coleslaw and the other half with the sweet as the base. This one is the ranch, yes. Other side's gonna be the sweet. Same process. You can actually just shovel it all on there and then move it around. Next is our protein. Okay, first one I'm putting the sesame ginger. I'm putting it on the sweet poppy seed so it'll complement each other. Oh, man. So get in there. Look at all that juice from that fish. Can't let that go to waste. Hell yeah. Other side, salt and pepper. Same thing, nice and juicy. To this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some avocado, jalapeno, and some bacon. I'm gonna start with the basic side first. Get some avocado on there. Next, we're gonna put a strip of jalapeno. You don't need a lot, you don't wanna take away the flavor. We're just doing a strip. If you're like, well, I wanna have a good bite, cut it in half, make yourself an X, or put it on 2 sides, doesn't matter. Now right now, what I am gonna do is I am gonna put salt and pepper right here because avocado is pretty bland, so you do wanna put some salt and pepper. So here's some salt. And a little bit of pepper. Just a little bit of pepper. Last but not least, gotta put the bacon.
It's not a sandwich without bacon.
Heck no, it's not. One of the last finishing touches, we're gonna add some sriracha mayo. Turn it upside down, make sure it all comes down. Just give it a little side to side. Now, only thing left to do is put the lid on it.
Oh yeah. Are those sliders or burgers? Holy shit.
This is what we call...
It's bigger than my hand.
That's so awesome. That's so great. Now, if we're gonna cut these bad boys, to prepare for this, you got some skewers. You can kind of just keep them in there, keep everybody honest and do what have you.
Break those in half maybe?
Now I've got them all skewered up. Now we can go ahead and cut them up. This is mine with the potato wedge. This one is the salt and pepper, so this would make it the ranch coleslaw going in.
This is everything you could have ever imagined.
Man. Holy shit.
I'll let you guys know right now, my dad has been excited for Slider Sunday for quite some time. He's been talking about it and been wanting to do the Dorado Slider Sunday. So this is a big moment for him.
Absolutely, man. This is so good. Oh my God. This one is the sweet. Going in.
Just as good, not as good.
Wow. Get your Dorado out. Make these Dorado sliders. Use the same ingredients we did, or make it your own. And holy crap, this is so damn good, guys. You won't regret it. Ray, why don't you give it a try?
Which one did you like more?
Me personally, I like just going with basic. The salt or
and
the
pepper
garlic
ranch.
salt and the pepper with the garlic ranch. Super easy. But like I said, Dorado's such a great fish. I think keeping it simple was the best. All right, Ray's getting in there. Which one are you starting off with?
This is the sweet sesame ginger. I'm gonna get my first bite. That's pretty damn good. As much as I want to just plow this whole thing down because it is a tiny little slider and a couple bites, I gotta get a good taste test comparison. This is the other one. This is the plain salt and pepper with ranch coleslaw. That's really good too. I can eat a million of those as well. However, I do have a sweet tooth, so I like the sweet one a little bit better. So you get a little bit of mix. Like I like sweet stuff. That one's better for me, but my dad likes the plain stuff, and that one's better for him. So they're both amazing. I'll eat all of these, no problem. But personally, I like the sesame ginger sweet slaw a little bit more. I think that's gonna go ahead and do it. You got anything else to say?
I just gotta say, sorry. I told you earlier in the video we were gonna make 3 versions. The third one was deep fried, but we ran out of time. I guess we're just gonna have to make another video. Darn.
Oh, you mean we gotta eat mahi 2 nights in the same week?
2 nights in the same week, and we'll do a separate video. This time we'll do deep fried mahi sliders, and we'll compare that between the two.
All right. Dang, that sucks. To that, we're gonna cheers on out of here. I hope you guys like this video. I definitely recommend doing this. I told him to stupefy it so that even I can cook it, and I think he achieved that goal. These are pretty bomb, and they're pretty easy to make from the looks of it.
Just use what you guys got in your pantry, guys, and you won't be wrong. Put it all together. You can do it simple, or you can be fancy. Either way, it's gonna be good. Go out there and make it.
All right. And to that, we're gonna cheers on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out some of our other catch and cooks if you haven't already. Chef Eddie gets down in the kitchen. We've made a lot of creative stuff. I think this is one of the ones that are pretty high up there. But to that, we're gonna cheers on out of here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for dinner. We'll see you all next time. Cheers to you guys.